Hi and welcome. Yes, security and privacy are still concerns. We wish it would go away, but it seems to have been a really bad year, particularly in Australia for scams. And even whilst I've been traveling around, I have still been receiving these SMS scams saying that my package can't be delivered and I'm on the other side of the world. They just don't stop. So we need to be diligent. Many of us are still falling for these scams. So I'm not sure what the solution is apart from being diligent and following some of the instructions that I show here today. So let's start off with the scams. And it has not been a good year. In Australia, we are getting bombarded with scams via phone calls, SMS, and email. And I want to try and briefly cover the phone calls here because the phone calls one, I can't really demonstrate to you except to reiterate what you should do. Because last year, there were over $21 million lost in Australia to remote access scams. Now, what remote access scams are is when someone rings you up and pretends to be a particular company and they're not from that company. And then they get you to jump onto your computer and they say, hey, we're going to fix something up for you. We're going to refund you. That tends to be a typical one. Hey, we're going to give you a refund, but we need to make sure that the money we just put in appears in your account. We've all heard of these things, but for whatever reason, at a particular time, people can be vulnerable, and it is really about timing. If you've just been dealing with your telephone company and then you get a phone call the next day from someone pretending to be that same telephone company, your barrier, your defenses are down. And anyone who is asking access to your computer, you really need to just say, no, thank you. I will contact somebody and ask them. You can contact me at any time if someone's trying to get onto your computer. So realistically, what we have to do is check out the different types of scams. And even if you're in other parts of the world, you could go to scamwatch.gov.au and it'll show you what's happening in Australia. But you could also visit a local, whatever your local company is, that monitors scams. So there'll be some in the UK, some in Norway, some all around the world. There'll be government bodies that highlight what the scams are. But the number one thing that you can do is just do not give access to your computer to anyone that you don't personally know. And nothing can be so urgent that someone has to be on your computer to fix it this second. And anyone who's ringing and saying, we've detected something wrong with your computer. How? Okay. It is just a game they're playing. So all you do is thank you for bringing it to my attention. I'll get a local IT person to fix it and then hang up. And you just, at any point, if anyone's trying to log on, even if someone's pretending to be me, if someone's pretending to be me, let's say it is me, you want to see my face. Whenever I do a remote access call, I like to do a FaceTime call first. You can see me. You can see that it's actually me. Because what is getting very scary is that in the future, the artificial intelligence advancements will be able to do the voice of your family, potentially even the video of me. So we have to be diligent. Okay, so phone, just ignore it. Do not give access to anyone on your computer. Okay, please, whenever you're concerned, you're just suspicious in any way, shape or form, just hang up and feel free to call me, send me an SMS or send me an email.